Welcome, guys. Giving you a little panoramic shot here of where I am near downtown Miami. And I'm going to start walking here in a little bit. Welcome, one and all. Thank you for joining me. I see you guys finding me here, and we're going to have some fun today. I will tell you what I have planned, and what you're looking at is a place, it's just this little sort of deck that I found in front of one of these buildings. And there are quite a few of these skyscrapers here. Many of them are condos, but also office buildings. There's a lot of business that transpires here where I am in the area known as Brickell, which is pretty close to the downtown proper here in Miami. But let me greet you with a frosty drink, a frosty beverage. I hope you guys are doing well. It's a beautiful day. I know that's not the best view behind me, but anyway, we're gonna have some good views. We're gonna do some walking around. I don't know if many of you have. If you know about this place, if you've seen it, if you've been to Brickell before, but it's a pretty lively spot and a good business district and very international location. There's a lot of South American business that transpires here and investment in this area, as well as Europe and other parts of the world. So, so greetings one and all, and cheers, onward and upward. I told you guys I was going to be out and about. I've been here for a while. I got here early. You get the camera off of me, but I wanted to say hello and welcome you. And what I did was I did some vlogging of a little island that's not far from here. We'll be able to get a view of it once I get up and start walking around. Oh, Stephen, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And let me go back to the chat. I saw Maria, you were the first one here, so thank you. And Shannon. Well, yeah, in Miami. I am in Miami. This is, I could walk to what they consider downtown from here, but this is, some people consider this downtown too. But it's its own little district known as Brickell. And I got the sun in my eyes. What's up, K1 and Stella? Good to see all of you guys. You're moving down on the 29th, K1 says. Memorial Day. Well, very close to my birthday. My birthday weekend is always around Memorial Day weekend, so we will celebrate two good things, right? Courtney, we should meet up sometime. Okay, yeah, I'm always loving to meet the Barefoot Army. You could see some folks that are out here enjoying a nice lunch. They have pizza at this place and maybe some other things, but also a pretty good selection of craft beers. Hi, Cheryl, good to see you again. And John Smith, what's happening? So guys, happy Thursday, Sound SW. I appreciate it. What I'm going to do is and Anthony, what's going on, brother? Who did I miss? I hate missing anybody. Gail, what's happening, Gail? Great to see you. I hope you guys up in Canada are warm. The Toronto Maple Leafs pulled out a victory, so they're clinging to life. And so are we. We're going to have some fun. This is going to be a fun weekend, guys. I got a lot of things planned. And this is a pretty cool walking spot. So what I think I'm going to do, because I'm not, this isn't exactly my backyard. I don't know it like the back of my hand, but we'll get lost together. I'm maybe going to turn right here and show you guys the waterfront, and then come back and then walk along that Miami road. I'm a slow drinker, but I promise I'll be quick. But how about these buildings, guys? How about these skyscraping, mostly glass buildings that abound here? In fact, I believe that you guys could look this up because I'm just going off the top of my memory. I think there's a building here called the Panorama that is the tallest building on the southeast coast. So that's one of these. We'll stumble over it. We'll ask somebody if we have to. What's up, Sharp Show? How long are you be over there? No, man. I'm going to be walking. So if you want to bump into me while I'm walking, that'd be cool. I don't like sitting in one spot because I want to build audience, not lose it. So, but that's the sign right there for Brickell Avenue. I will just encroach upon it a little. And you can see, and by the way, guys, you see a lot of scooters here. There's a guy in a suit holding his suit jacket, and on Brickell. You have a lot of lawyers here, you have a lot of bankers, but that Brickell Avenue, when the storms come through here and it floods, you guys can go on YouTube and you could look up flooding in Miami or on Brickell, and this will come up because for some reason it's really difficult for them to keep the water out of here. Now, it is surrounded by a lot of water. Oh, Steven! Oh, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate it. Steven just bought me my beer. Thank you, brother. Cheers, here's to you. So kind and generous and always so uplifting and energizing for the channel. So I so appreciate that. Thank you, brother. So I'm just gonna finish this, guys, and then we're gonna start walking. And this is, I checked the signal. It looked good. It looked good, so this should be a good experience, I'm hoping. If not, you guys got each other to chat with. What did I get? A beer? Hi, Jelani. I got a, oh, hi, Cynthia, from you and Sam. What's up, Sam? Good to see you guys. This is an Estrella Cerveza de Malta y Arroz. Malt and arroz is rice, isn't it? Is it a rice beer? Wow, it's pretty good though. Estrella means star, I believe, in Spanish. I am trying to brush up. I shouldn't even say brush up on it because I took French in high school, so I'm trying to learn it. But I'm gonna prepare to start walking, guys. There's a great mall here too, if you want to even call it that. It's like two buildings across the street from each other. I mean, it is a mall, but I almost think that that's not. It doesn't even do it justice because you can see folks sitting out here on a beautiful day. It's 84 degrees today, by the way. 84, mostly sunny, and a pretty good breeze, as you can see the palm trees swaying in it here. That is the Metro mover right there too that you can get on, and it's or is that the Metro Rail? That's a Metro. It's Metro Rail, I guess, or Metro Mover. Metro Mover. So that's free. That one's free, and it takes you around downtown. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna hold on. You can watch me chug my beer. I hate having the camera on one shot that, you know, it's just looking at the same thing. It's one of the reasons why I like to do the, you know, the barefoot, anything where I'm talking for a while. I think it's better if I'm outside walking with you guys. So anyway, here we go. I'll do my best to keep up with you. 76 today, Shannon says by her. Wow, you're still in Canada? That's pretty warm for Canada. I already cashed out here too, by the way, guys, before I came on. So, but this is a good little spot. People were really nice here. If I would have had more time, I might have even sat down and had a pizza here, but let us start walking, shall we? All right. And they have deals here. They have Pizza Monday, $9. You know, for a downtown location, guys, that's very reasonable. And Burger and Fries Tuesday for 10. Man, I'll tell you what, I think that would rival Burger King and McDonald's at that price. Anyway, I sound like a spokesman for them. Well, this is where I was. You can see the buildings here. Maybe I should give you guys a wider shot. There's a wider shot. It's probably better for this walk. I'm so glad you guys have joined me. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to walk down here. I think this goes out to the waterfront. We'll take a look at that, and then we'll turn back, and I'll take you to the action. This is a pretty lively spot. But hello, greetings, welcome. Thanks for joining me. I'm in a great mood. The weekend is here. I told you guys I'm going to try to do a lot of uploading and stuff on from like Thursday through Sunday. We'll do stuff earlier in the week too, here and there, but that'll be the main crux of what we upload. So set your alerts for that. And I have the scooter is here. I got the scooter here. So, but I parked it, and now I'm on foot. But I did a really, well, I shouldn't say it's good because it's not edited yet, but I got a lot of footage for what I think will end up being a pretty good vlog. Anyway, be that as it may, we'll see when it's done. I always let you guys be the judge of that, but look what a gorgeous South Florida day it is here. This is called the Fortune House. Maybe somebody can tell us where that building is, or one of you local experts. Let me read what you guys are saying. Okay. Well, you're not too far from me, but I'm not. Yeah, that actually is kind of far. Let's see. How you doing, Senor? Do you know the big building? The big building, Paramount. Which one? That's it right there.
No. Turn left here.
Turn left here. Okay.
And it's gonna be 2 blocks.
What's the name of it?
Panorama.
It is the Paramount. Okay. Thank you, sir. Turn left here in 2 blocks. He said. Hello. All right. It's a lot of money here too, guys, because it's an expensive place to live. Most of this stuff is new. One day I'll be living a good life like my man Terry said. Ah, you're living the good life. We're living it together. I love when you see people on scooters and things in their suits. You know, it's kind of almost like Asian and European, and you know, it's funny, and you'll hear it in the vlog. But I describe this area almost as I don't want to say futuristic, but just a city of today. With almost a little bit of a man-madeness to it, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but it kind of has like almost like a Dubai feel to it. You know what I mean? Where you got a lot of buildings that are shiny and new. You're surrounded by white water and a lot of palm trees. You know, I've never been to Dubai, but I've read a lot about it, and I've seen it in videos and stuff. And it kind of reminds me of that. Look at the incredible, awesome views that these folks must have from those balconies. Hi, Eliana. What's going on? Good to see you. John Smith, yes, that building is nice. You have quite a few of them. I'm going to make my way to the water to show it to you guys, because I don't think it would do it justice if I just showed you downtown and buildings here. I want you to see what a lot of these folks who live here have in their backyard. It's Biscayne Bay. And then to the left of that, you'd have the Miami River. I'll get a tighter shot when we cross over here, guys. That they have almost like a little esplanade here. If you're just joining me, this is the Barefoot Vlogger. I am live in Miami, and I am in Brickell, the Brickell area of Miami, which is its own little section in near downtown. And okay, guys, I got to get my bearings here, because you know I'm a Boca guy, but I'm pretty sure, yes, I'm positive that right there, I'll get a tighter shot of it. That is Rickenbacker Causeway. And you know what's really cool, guys, is I actually walked over that thing barefoot, okay? So I don't care if I never go barefoot again. I think it's pretty cool that I walked over that entire suspension bridge, because it doesn't open. I walked over that entire thing barefoot. And if you don't believe me, just watch the video. I think it was was it a live stream or a vlog that I did that on? I don't remember, but it's pretty cool. And over here, I'll show you the Port of Miami, just to my left. Thanks for joining me, guys. It means a lot to me. I appreciate you spending your time with me. We're gonna have fun today, I promise. You can see a lot of folks will just make their way to this side, and this seawall that is holding back Biscayne Bay here, and to my left is the Port of Miami. So, hi, you have a gentleman playing his guitar here. Look at that. How cool is that? Look at this view, guys. Look at this. You want to talk about de-stressing and just come into a scenic spot where you can feel at ease and peaceful. I couldn't think of a better spot. That would be Miami River back on the other side of that. And over there, that little island that you're looking at, that's called Brickell Key. And there's a park there. I don't know if you guys can make that out. I'll tighten the shot, bear with me, and then I'll get back to the chat. There is a, look at the seaweed. There is a little park there. I don't know if you guys can make that out. That's about the tightest shot I can get, but you can see that little tiki hut there. And you'll see that in the vlog close up. I took that little bridge, I went over that bridge on my scooter, and I investigated and explored Brickell Key, which is that island right there. It used to be known as Clawton Island because Clawton was the guy that actually owned that piece of land and ultimately sold it to developers. But it is a man-made island. That is a man-made island you're looking at, which is pretty interesting. And then I'll just zoom out a little bit to pan over here and show you guys the Port of Miami. That would be where the cruise lines leave out of right there. And then you could see some of the cargo ships. Now, for anybody that drives a Japanese car, or anything that's coming from overseas in the southeast, a lot of the times that's where it's going to come, right into this port right here. And I'll tighten up the shot again, but to show you, you're familiar with that pink building right there. So that pink building is one of the condos that is just off to the side of the South Point Park, and the pier would be just east of that. Now what's a little closer to us, and it's hard to tell in this shot, but those whitish buildings that are there, that's Fisher Island. So this is really a pretty cool spot. And then you'd have Virginia Key would be the first thing on the other side of that, what's called Hobie Island, on the other side of Rickenbacker Causeway, and I've done videos there. So you guys can check all that out. Daniel M says, wow, how I miss Florida. It looks absolutely glorious there today. It is a nice warm here in London, but nothing beats South Florida. Well, London's a great city that I would love to go visit one day. In fact, it was voted #1 of all the cities in the world in something that I read in terms of best cities, I guess, to go visit. So, so you're in a good place, my friend. But certainly this is relaxing. It's scenic. It's beautiful. I mean, the breezes are coming right now, sort of out of the northeast, and they feel pretty good. Welcome, guys. We're going to take a walk. It's me, barefoot. I am here at the water's edge here on the western shore of what is Biscayne Bay, and on the north side of Rickenbacker Causeway. So we're going to take a walk. We're going to go walk on Miami Road in a little bit. We're going to check that out. But Maybe we'll go walk a little bit up here and I'll show you some of these buildings that are right here. Thanks for joining me. Let me get that shot wider for you guys. It's a little bit dark here, guys, because I'm in sort of the shadows of these buildings that are here, but you can still get a sense of how lovely it is. Very peaceful. I will say that I noticed that this area is very, very dog friendly, very pet friendly. See a lot of dogs here, a lot of people that love their animals, walking their dogs, and enjoying this beautiful spot. What are you doing in my neighborhood? What's up, Lechon? I could use some of that right now. I love your name. Lechon asado is one of my favorite things there is on the face of this planet to gorge myself with. It is absolutely delicious. For those of you that don't know, lechon is like a it's like a roasted pig, and you put some onions there with that and a lot of good spices, and it's absolutely delicious. They actually have a 7-Eleven here. Shocking. Armis Bates and the Three Finger. What's up? It's beautiful, isn't it? Hi, Michael Bell. What's up, buddy? Seems so nice and quiet. It is. Hi, Michelle. Good to see you. I'm glad Michelle and Michael and everyone, I know a lot of you guys are getting some nicer weather where you are. So that's great. I saw your Cincinnati Reds up there, Michael. Not too far from your neck of the woods. Did a little bit of a number on my Mets, but I think we got them yesterday. We'll see what happens today. So, you know, there are a lot of people that they don't like to see construction and, you know, modernization and, you know, big buildings, new buildings, condos, and, you know, they feel like it destroys the, I don't know, natural beauty and wonder of this beautiful planet we live on. But there's something to be said about it. I mean, you know, people have to live places, and buildings need to be built, business needs to take place, and you know, something as gorgeous as this skyline, I think, is not just okay, but it's welcome, at least in my book. That's the Mandarin right there, the Mandarin Oriental, I think it's called. That's a hotel. It's a hotel actually on Brickell Key. So anyway, I'll walk back this way to give you a view. Look at all the dogs. Did I lie? Honestly, they're everywhere here. This is dog lovers paradise here, guys. Exo Bob, what's going on? Good to see you. Alan, all those condos, doesn't anyone go outside? It's a beautiful place. Yeah, you know, it's a good question. I do see people out and about, and where we're going, it's going to be busier. So, oh, how cute. But, you know, listen, a lot of these condos that are here, there's all kinds of situation, guys. There are people that live here, obviously, is probably the main occupants, but there's also people from out of the country. They come here and they buy investment properties, or they buy a place to live for when they come and do business here or visit here. I've seen and heard a lot of that. So, all sorts of situations. But I hope you guys enjoyed this view. I definitely wanted to show you the water before we walk the concrete canyons of Miami here. And for those of you that don't know or haven't seen it, you know, Virginia Key, just on the other side of the rest of the bridge there, is a pretty good place to go and check out. There's a lot of history there. There's a lot of history there that you guys should watch my videos. And then when you're in town, go to Key Biscayne, go to Virginia Key, check all that out. It's really awesome. I'm just going to give you one more close-up shot so you can see the terminal of the, I think that's Norwegian Cruise Lines. Oh, Marty Smarty, $4.99. Oh, so kind of you. I really appreciate it. Let me say hello and thank you, Marty. I love the name, by the way. Very cool. Listen, it's so kind of you to help this channel grow and keep it infused with the funds that allow me to get out and do things. And when you guys see some of the stuff I got planned that's far and away from a lot of what you're used to seeing on this channel, I think you'll be pretty happy about it. And Michael Bell, oh, Michael, thank you. Enjoy, my friend, well deserved. That's so kind of you, $9.99. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. It's really, it will go into the coffers of a lot of what we're going to be doing here that I think is, in many instances, unique. I like to keep it different, and I like to keep thinking outside the box and keep bringing you guys unique stuff. I think that tour of the submarine, when I went inside of the torpedo tube, is just one example of some of the different stuff. But I know you guys want to see places and you want me to take you with me, and I'm going to do that. Trust me, this is going to be a banner year for us, guys. It really is. So let's walk up this street. I'm probably going to have the sun a little bit in your eyes, but I'll try to shade it. And thanks again, guys. I really appreciate it. Michael and Smarty, so kind of you. All right, so, oh, and Donna. Thanks, Donna. Donna, you're the best. I really appreciate it. Always so helpful and always so supportive of the channel. Thank you. Thank you so much. And we will see some more of these incredible buildings. He said that Paramount was on the right over here. I don't want to get lost, although that could be fun. By the way, it's pretty interesting news. They unearthed like an ancient burial ground, like an ancient Indian burial ground, not far from here, and you guys can look that up. Which one is it? I think that's it right there. Is that it? I love your shirt. I got it on Monday. Thank you. I know you wear it with pride, my friend. You're the best. Thank you. He was so kind enough to not only purchase the shirt and support the channel, but also to send me a picture of the shirt when it arrived. And I love that. And it's so nice. I think you guys will really like the merchandise too. You know, the lettering machine, the company that does it for us, they're professional guys. I tried doing this stuff on my own in the beginning, and it was okay, but nothing like the logo that they designed and the quality of the material of the shirts that they put out and the hats. So I'm really happy about it. Here's a shot from across the street of that Fortune house that we passed. Let me ask these guys. Let's see if they'll talk to me. What's going on, guys? Is this where the party is? Yeah. Are you guys having fun? Let me ask you, I know you guys are on the clock here, you're doing your thing. What should I see while I'm here? You guys know this area better than anyone. What should I not miss? Anything? No? It's all good? Yeah? Okay, thank you. The valet guys know. It's all good. They weren't talking. They were clamming up. It's funny, but you never know. You never know unless you ask. They gave me the friendly smile, so that's why I asked them, what are these guys carrying over here? Oh, they're moving tables around, getting ready for the big mad rush. Oh, Michael Bell put the link up. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's you can find it in most of the videos. Sometimes I get behind and then eventually get caught up with doing that. But it's on the main channel, and it's also in most of the descriptions of the videos. But thank you for putting it here. Appreciate it. I think the next time I go out, I'm going to put the pink one on. I haven't worn it in a while, and it's one of my favorites. That's right. Real men wear pink. Let me let these folks go ahead of me. Let's see what you guys are saying. Scott's in the house. What's up, Scott? Pedro, man, just work here. We just work here. Huh? And Jason, what's going on? Jason was keeping me. I unfortunately wasn't able to meet up with him. He was well to the north of me, but was just down here, and I saw some of your videos. He shared some great videos with me on Facebook, and it looked like you got some pretty good weather for the most part, my friend. I'm happy about. And then you see, this is something you deal with when you get, you know, into the city life, as it were, with buildings. Even on a sunny day, you will be shrouded at some points in shade. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to walk this way. So, actually, you know what? I'm going to keep going. I don't want to walk Brickell. I want to walk to Miami Road. It's where a lot of the action is, but that's a good shot right there. This right here is what you see underwater. A lot of this is all underwater when they get flooding here. And there's some really good restaurants here. There's some really cool bars. And there's a great mall here, Brickell Center. This is the sort of a people mover. Miami Metro mover, I think is what they call it. And it's free. So it will take you around town here, downtown Miami, for free, which is nice. You know, there's been a lot of discussion about the infrastructure not being good in Florida, and they're doing what they can to improve it and build it. It's really what's happened is the population growth has outpaced the construction. But it's getting there. It's getting better. They have legislated about $7 billion towards infrastructure advancement, extensions, and improvements throughout the state. It comes out to like $130-something million per month. So I don't know that that's passed yet, but they are working towards that. And, you know, this state has outgrown pretty much any other state in the country. This is a bar, by the way, to my left here. You can hear the music coming out of there. That's the free trolley right there that just passed us. I did a video going on that when I was in North Miami. Speaking of North Miami, I'm going to stop here for a second and see what you guys are saying. The Metro Mover is 4.5 miles long, and they're expanding it to South Beach. Wow, that is a smart move, you know? Richard said shade in the summer in Miami is a good thing. Yeah. Yeah, shade, you know, it just depends. If you're sitting on the beach trying to get in there, it goes. If you're sitting, it kind of reminds me of the monorail, the old monorails in Disney World. But you know, if you're trying to get a suntan on the beach, it's funny. It's almost comical because I see a lot of people that that will move their chairs as the shade, you know, they become shrouded in the shade. Pretty sure this is the street I need to be walking on. I think that's the Paramount right there, guys. Look at that building. Is that beautiful? Wow. And then you say to yourself, well, you're in Miami, man. This is like Hurricane Alley. Why would they build these buildings with all of this glass? But, you know, they've been built to withstand impact from high velocity hurricanes. Doesn't always hold true that they will do that. It's a nice looking building here. Hi, Indy, Florida, what's going on? What street am I on, guys? I think I want to go one more over, don't I? Or is that it? Is that the one? That might be it right there. Look at that thing. Wow. Hi, Kaleem, what's going on? Yeah, so this is Miami Avenue. There's a better shot of those buildings as I walk past this way. Hey, what's up, BB? Good to see you. Sunshine. Yeah. 84 and sunny today. You can see up there not too much in the way of clouds. Well, look at those. Look at that penthouse up there, guys. Hold on. I'll get a tighter shot of those palm trees at the penthouse. Palm trees at the penthouse. Gotta love it. Oh, Louise in the house? What's up, Louise? Your Maple Leafs are still alive, I'm happy to say for you.
They said he goes big fun. You know, the verses.
So there's a pretty cool restaurant here, guys. It's called Sexy Fish. And it's kind of gotten some notoriety. Look at that airplane going through the buildings there. Wow. Miami International, not too far from us. See the plant truck. I love it. Yeah, you know what? It is clean here. That's why I was saying that it kind of reminded me of like a Dubai situation, this downtown Brickell area. It kind of is reminiscent of like Dubai. Again, I've never been to Dubai, but I have been interested in learning about it and seeing what it's like over there. And, you know, some people think it's a little too sanitary, if you will, too like perfect, too man-made looking. But this kind of reminds me of like the city of the future here. You'll see what I mean as we get closer. And it does maintain a lot of that Miami character, even though you've got these big buildings here with the colors, and then some of the older buildings like that liquor store on the corner. And what I'll do, guys, is I'll walk down for a ways and then maybe try to show you the breezeway of that Brickell Center, big giant mall. I don't know if I can get signal over there, but I'm not going to go into any stores or anything, but it's an open breezeway of a mall that is, it's worth just showing to you guys. Oh, Filipina! What's going on, Donna and Donna? Good to see you. Thank you, my friend. That's so kind of you. I really appreciate it. And one of these days, I'm going to come visit you over there in the Philippines. You know, Dylan was there. He was in Manila, a couple of other places too, but it's a beautiful country. And I can't wait one of these days. It's on my bucket list. I will get there. So I got the glasses on so I could more easily see the chat. But thank you, my friend. It's so kind of you. By the way, I was here with Svetlana. We did a live stream from that place. There's a rooftop bar up there. Maybe I could take a walk in there. I mean, again, I don't know what signal is going to be like walking into places, but all I could do is try. I hate avoiding things too because I'm worried about signal. You know, unless I know it's 100% going to ruin the feed, the entire feed. Sometimes I like to take a shot. Here you go, some more construction going on here. They're doing something. What's up, guys? Looking good, looking good. What are they building? What is that?
Taco restaurant.
Taco restaurant. There you go. Awesome. Can't get enough tacos, my friend. Love them. You too. New taco joint going in over there. Mark Watkinson, what's up? Love watching your channel. Can't wait to move to Tampa, although Miami looks very nice too. You know what? What does your heart tell you? You know, because it's got to be home. It's got to feel like home, and you'll know. I always say that to people. You know what? When you know, you know. When you're there, you're like, this is it. This is home. It's funny. I've had that experience with two things in my life. Buying a home, you know, a house or a condo, whatever that becomes a home, and also a car. It's like you sit in it, you drive it, you know, your heart of hearts, you know. You're like, this is it. Or you're like, man, I kind of want it, but I don't know. You got that little I don't know, then it's not it. Keep looking. Take your time. This is the place. I'm trying to remember the name of it. Maybe we could see it from here. One Craw. Upstairs, there's a pretty cool little balcony top bar, rooftop bar they have. I'll try going up there. Oh, Queen Wifey. Hola, drink a nice cold beer this weather. Oh, thank you, Queen Wifey. So kind of you. You've been with me a long time. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for your generous, wonderful contribution. It means a lot to me. I want to show you guys this place too. Hold on. This will be in the vlog. I got a tour. Actually, I don't know that I can do it, but you see the outfits that they're wearing. These folks work here. This is called Sexy Fish. And I came here back when it was under construction. You look building out this restaurant. I'm gonna see if, can I ask one of you guys, how you doing? I know it was a lot of millions to build out this restaurant. Do you happen to know what that was, like 20 million? 20 million? $28 million. Fantastic, thank you. That didn't go all in your outfits there, did it? It looked like it could have. A lot went into.
The art we have inside alone is worth quite a bit.
It's
we have Frank Gehry artwork lamps that are
Frank Gehry art. $250,000 each for the art pieces. Wow.
Around our bar, and we also have Damien Hirst art, and the ceiling is Michael Roberts.
Wow, fantastic. It's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. I really appreciate it. So this is it. It's beautiful. So watch the vlog that I'm going to edit because young lady Ashley who works here, just a real sweet young lady, was nice enough to give me a little personal tour. So you'll see this restaurant on the inside, and you'll see the artwork that the gentleman was just mentioning. But you can see that it's at the base of this building here. Lots of art in that restaurant, yeah. Well, 28, guys, think about that. $28 million for a restaurant. $28 million. That has to be, there she is. What's up, Ashley?
Hi.
How you doing?
Good, how
We're
are
live.
you?
I just wanted to say thank you for the little kind. It's a beautiful place. Everybody's going to come and visit you guys and
Yes,
have
everybody
lunch
comes
and
to us.
dinner.
We open at noon.
By the way, do you know the name of this building?
Flatiron.
This is called the Flatiron. Like the one in New York. I heard that was up for sale, by the way. So we all just learned something. So it's called the Flatiron, like the one in New York.
Oh, wait,
But I don't know why they named this one the Flatiron too. I don't know that story.
I think it's pretty cool. And there's actually also a Avenue of the Americas here, I saw.
Is there?
Yes, yeah, what are the streets they call? I don't know, I passed it. I was on the scooter zipping in and out here.
Really?
Yeah, but it's an Avenue of the Americas. Which one is the Paramount?
I have no idea.
Okay, because that's supposed to be the tallest building in the southeast.
I just came back from California a year and a half ago.
Okay.
This didn't exist 20 years ago when
No.
I was living here last time. It was
I know.
all about the South Beach. Now Brickell, this whole corner here, I can't even believe.
Right.
I mean, it's just all shot up in the last.
And they're still going. They're still building.
I mean, when I was here 20 years ago, it was just that the Four Seasons and maybe the Mandarin
Right.
were the big on the river, but now it's all just getting crazy.
What is it about this area that is attracting all of this money, all this wealth, and all of this building?
Well, first I think it's Florida.
Yeah, Florida first, right? You're a
The way Florida handled the last few years,
right.
I think that we were set up to come back from COVID a lot better than anybody else.
Mm.
And because they didn't destroy their economy and businesses like they did in California, where I'm from, or
Right.
New York.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't know. I think it's a South American influence too. There's a lot of money from South America that comes into Miami. But I just think that Florida in general is just the hot spot now.
Absolutely.
Especially after the last 3 years and what all the other states did to their economies and everything else.
Yeah.
I think this state was pretty smart how it handled it. Followed the real science instead of the political science.
There you go. Well, that's awesome insight, my friend. I appreciate that. Thank you for sharing it so much. Take care. Well, there you go. Yet another Californian relocating here to Florida, and I'm seeing a lot of that, where years ago I didn't. Pre-COVID, Californians wanted nothing to do with Florida. It's too humid and too flat. And now there are things that they important than there you go. 1, 2, 3 dogs right here. Very, very dog-friendly place. I also noticed a lot of young folks here. Oh, Queen Wifey, your content is the best. Keep up the good job. Oh, so kind of you. Thank you. Immeasurably. Queen Wifey, you're the best. I appreciate it. And you've been a part of this channel and this Barefoot Army for a very long time. So thank you so much for your loyalty and all your contributions in every way. It's really meaningful and impactful and appreciated. Thank you. All right, so, and I do need to be careful with the music and stuff here, guys, but that right there is called Brickell Village. It looks maybe like a lot of it might be under construction. So I don't know, but you could see it almost has like a beach place, sort of a build-out look to it. So I guess they're still doing work on that. That's a pretty good restaurant there on the other side. We'll walk past that again once we walk the balance of this. But I wanted to show you guys also the Miami River. So we'll walk over that bridge on foot, which is kind of cool. Just walk through here and show you this little breezeway. It's a good spot. So, but they are playing music here, guys. So let me vamoose. Oh, what's up, Dan? Long time no see. Good to see you, brother. It's the old faithful. You guys are always hanging tight with me, and I appreciate that. And each other. That's the most important thing.
So that's what I'm wondering, is it worth like...
You see a lot of these little kiosks selling all kinds of stuff. Nice pink bathing suit there. Yeah, it's, did I mention it already? I will mention it again. It's a sunny day, 84 degrees. It's not overly warm. The trees moving around pretty decently. It's a pretty good breeze, keeping things cool. It kind of reminds me too of New York. That, you know, it's funny, but New York, it's not the coldest place on the planet. I mean, it can get freezing there. It's not, you know, there's colder places than New York, but I'll tell you what, you want to talk about cold weather. You know, and I'm sure Chicago and a lot of the big cities are like that, but the winds kind of whip through. These buildings act out almost as a chute for the winds to go through, and it's when it's cold, it feels cold when that wind is whipping you in the face. Never forget that. You know, don't forget. I went to school for my first 3 years in college. I went to NYU, so I was in the city most every day. You're just joining me, it's a Barefoot Vlogger. I'm walking on Miami Avenue in Brickell, downtown Miami. And you'll see a lot of these restaurants. You have a lot of sushi joints. They even have a Burger King. It's a good bathroom hack, guys. Good bathroom hack. Stay tuned for the vlog. There are not too many restrooms around. When you need one, if you're not sitting at a bar drinking or at a restaurant eating, you know, it's you have a lot of these buildings that have these drive-up, you know, valet, and look at this. Look at this lobby. Oh wow, magic, the door's open. I'm not gonna go in there, but I just wanted to show you guys. Throw some DW40 on those puppies. WD-40, DW. Oh, it's been a while since I've used it. Anyway, let me see what you guys are saying. Oh, Queen Wifey. Queen Wifey, I love it. Keeping it going. Thank you, dear. That's cool. That's so awesome of you. Hey, you know what? The more we can raise here, the more we can do things like this, and even, you know, more outrageous tours that I will take you guys on. I promise you that. I promise you. I told you this is going to be the greatest year we've ever had on this channel. Let me show you this here. Thank you, dear. Thank you so much. Let me show you this. So this is the mall here, I believe, right? Yeah. City Center, Brickell. Can you see the writing up there, guys? Brickell City Center, spelled T-R-E, not T-E-R. I love it. So I'm going to try to take a little walk over there, maybe. But I wanted to show you this statue here at the SLS Lux. So I guess SL Lux, what is that? Is that like a hotel chain now? Because I know they took one over in Miami Beach that used to be one of the old boutique style hotels, and they bought it out and, you know, refurbished it and put their name on it. We have 139 people that joined us here in Brickell for a walking tour. Thank you for joining me. I'm gonna walk past the mall. We're gonna go up on the bridge. I'm gonna show you Miami River, but look at those folks up there. Can you see that? They are on a bridge that will take you over the traffic between the two buildings that has stores on both sides as part of that mall. We got a green light here. And so here you go. I mean, it's pretty active here, guys. And you should see this place on the weekends. I mean, it's almost the weekend. Oh, what happened to that palm frond? Fell off. Well, that's what happens as they age, they just fall down. And the place on the left, we'll go past it. I'll catch it on the way back. But that's a, I guess would be the word, right? You know, again, I'm not wanting to lose signal here because I don't know how it would be, but I could at least, if it gets terrible, let me know. But also, they do have music in here, but you see how open air this is. And you take these escalators up and they have all these stores, and then they have the windows there on the rooftop which let all that light in, so it's really pretty cool. So let's continue. I want to walk over that bridge. I do believe I can do that on foot. And then that's the other side. So remember I showed you the people on the bridge above? They don't have to worry about crossing the street here. You just go up there through that. I think there's even a people mover there too, isn't there? The bridge is up. Now guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but do you remember the story in the news? Even those of you that don't live here in Florida, but you remember the story about the guy that was on the bridge? He climbed up the bridge when it was opening up like that, or prior to it, I guess, being all the way open, and he just let it lift him up in the air. You guys can Google that and see that. He literally was holding on to the top of the bridge by hand. And by the time he got down, like the cops were looking for him. I don't know if they ever got that guy. Crazy. All right, let me see what you guys are saying. And you know, so if you like to walk, you like to people watch, you like to you know, sit down and have a drink or a coffee, it's a great spot. It's also a good dining experience here. Do you remember the Omni Shopping Center? Scott I asked me. What, was that in Miami? Like North Miami? I remember the Omni Hotel. I'm trying to remember. Omni Shopping Center. Scott I knows it all. We have these conversations a lot because he and I go back a long way in Florida. And, you know, we're talking early 80s. At least for me. He may go back even before that. You can see all the pedestrian traffic backed up waiting for that bridge. There is a place here too, it's called the Wharf. Amen, these areas are so inviting, quiet, clean, and very nice. Yeah, you know, the parking here is a little challenging, and I told you guys how I feel about parking and what I do. So that is what happened here as well. But you know, it's a little pricey here as you see that Metro mover going by. Again, that's free transportation. And where is that wharf? Isn't it around here somewhere, that wharf? It's right on the water. This is called Miami River. Jeff says nice and clean, there are no hobos. Well, listen, I think homeless folks are, I don't want to assume your definition of that word, but I've seen homeless everywhere now, guys. I mean, calling it what it is. I've seen homeless everywhere, and it's a shame. It's sad, but it's just, you know, it's life. It's life everywhere now. You know, unfortunately. Let me stop here and show you. So you guys remember that building? It's now the City National Bank. I don't think it was always that. I think it was something else. But that is featured in the intro to Miami Vice. Everybody knows that building from Miami Vice. And back then, that was like, wow, you know? Oh, there's a tugboat coming through. Let me get up there and get close to it. Scott-Eye, do you remember Tugboat Annie's? Remember that place? There's two of them, actually. Richard said Miami's a place to be for young people, which is a change in demographics over the last few years. Yeah, well, you're right. A lot of people would come to Miami to retire years ago, and that actually was one of the reasons why back in the day, younger people avoided it because they felt like it was a retirement location. Not anymore. You can see the jet ski coming through, folks on that boat. Young lady with her dog down there on the other side. Jeff asking me when I'm going back to Key West. Well, I'm going to be doing my walks on the beach, so I'm going to be hitting the Keys this summer. Stay tuned. I don't want to say exactly when, because to be honest with you, I'm not trying to be evasive. I don't really know exactly when. It was already supposed to happen, but when I saw all of the seaweed that was on the beaches, I was going to go early May. That's when I was going to go. I was going to go like right now, like within the first week or two of May. But there was just so much seaweed. I was like, all right, let me wait and see what happens. I mean, the Keys themselves aren't really known for their beaches to begin with, right? But I will tell you guys that I think that it's got a worse rap than it deserves, because there are some great beaches in the Keys, including Key West. So anybody that tells you the Keys don't have good beaches, they're all lousy beaches, that's not true either. It's got some great beaches. And they're off. Did I miss something? If I miss anything, you guys let me know. I think we're good. Oh, what's up, Richmond? I'm scrolling back. I see that I just noticed that you're here. Thank you for joining me. And anyone else? Pietro, love your tours. Thanks. Thank you. How about the views from those people movers, huh, guys? By the way, anybody that I missed, please know I love you and I appreciate that you're here, and I will do my best. Keep chatting and I will catch you as I notice that you're here. Riverside walks. Love watching Miami Vice. Isn't it great? That is a series I will never get tired of it. It's funny too, because Miami Vice just started when I first, like the first season of Miami Vice was when I first moved to Florida. So how cool was that? And it's funny because at first I wasn't really into the show. It's like, what is this? Another dumb cop show? Like, what is this all about? Then I started watching it. I'm like, oh my God, this is the greatest show I've ever seen. I'm gonna slowly pan to the left at the risk of putting the sun in your guys' eyes, just to show you the view that these condos have here on this side. And isn't it great how they put palm trees on the lounging decks of a lot of these condos? Getting your money's worth for your HOAs as a boat passes underneath us. Again, this is called Miami River. This will feed out to Biscayne Bay in the ocean. Hi, Lewis. Yeah, the weather's pretty good, my friend. There's the party boat. Juliana from Miami, Florida. If I timed it just right, guys, I could land on the deck of one of these yachts. I'm joking, of course. Hey, don't put it past me if it got enough views. We are walking over a bridge in Brickell and making our way towards downtown Miami. I'm actually going to spin it around and then show you guys the other side because I think it's more interesting over there. A lot of this I will cover in the vlog too that you won't see here. The breeze is picking up and it feels fantastic. Welcome all to an amazing channel, Michael said. Oh, so kind of you. Thank you, brother. Really appreciate it. Yeah, it's, you know, I will bare my soul to you guys. I will tell you, I will speak from the heart, and also, like a lot of things that are on my mind personally, is that it's tough to consistently and continuously try to bring you guys to things that are different, unique, yet also, you know, what you want to see and what I want to see and do. So I try my best, and I know you guys understand and realize that. But I tell you, it's I could see why, and I'm not saying that I am, because I'm not whatsoever. I love what I do. But I could see why and how people that are YouTubers do get burned out, and why many of them ultimately and eventually disappear. I promise you that won't happen here, but I can understand it because it's really a challenge, and so I also think that challenge is part of what's so enjoyable for me, to try to constantly overcome those challenges. The Miami Rivers is the best at night, all lit up, Gorilla said. Yeah, absolutely. I think this whole area is great at night. I think we have the light here. So I'm going to cross over, guys, and give you this vantage point. Looking down towards downtown. And you can see and hear the construction. There's a sign for the road that we're on. In case you were wondering, we are on Miami Avenue. Appropriately enough. And we'll walk the other side now, guys. Miami does its waterways well, yeah. And you know, really the entire state of Florida has, aside from the Atlantic Ocean and the Gulf, there's so many waterways here, you know, and it's one of the reasons why Fort Lauderdale is called the Venice of America, because of all of those sort of finger-like little land masses that have homes on them and surrounded by water. It's a pretty good walking town, though, guys. That's the other reason that I think it's made for YouTube. You know, listen, I lived in Charlotte, North Carolina for 14 years, guys. It's where I came from prior to here. This is a good shot, the river winding through the city here. But it, honestly, I think I would have run out of material years ago. And that's no slight on Charlotte, because there's not a lot of places that you could say that about, that you could just constantly re-energize content from the same location. It's not easy to find that. I think here, though, it's less challenging than other areas. I'm gonna stop here for a second. Here's the bridge tender. Let me zoom out. Bridge tender right here. and give you a shot of these buildings. And I don't know if you guys can feel that breeze that's coming across. Exo Bob said the view looks a little Manhattanish. Yeah, it's interesting that I noticed when I was getting ready to go live and I was scootering around a lot of these streets here, I noticed a Avenue of the Americas, which is the nickname for 6th Avenue in Manhattan. And then the guy at Sexy Fish was telling us that the name of the building was the Flatiron Building, of course, the famous Flatiron Building in Manhattan, which apparently is there's quite a story to that now. What's going on? They auctioned that building off. I just read an article not that long ago. They auctioned that building off, and the guy that won the auction apparently is broke. So. I can't remember what he paid for the thing, hundreds of millions of dollars, whatever it was. Look, I'm gonna give you guys a tighter shot of these folks. Hey, there's the party. Anyway, bid, and then he went asking somebody else for the money. And they're like, you know what, we knew you didn't have the money. So I don't know why they allowed him in the auction, but I don't know. Stay tuned for details on that. Pretty interesting. Be that as it may, building where Sexy Fish is here, the restaurant alone cost $28 million to build out, including the artwork. Probably a lot of that is the artwork. Stay tuned for that vlog. It's going to be pretty incredible. Got a little personal tour in there. Hi, Warlock. What's going on? PP in the house? What's up, PP? Good to see you. Another Patreon. Thank you to all my Patreons for all your continued support. It means a lot to me. Very helpful. And for those of you guys that don't know, it is a content creator's ability to sort of express themselves and help support the channel. So you can go to patreon.com and just put in Barefoot Vlogger. I have a lot of exclusive bonus content that's on there. And also some personal posts that I put in there. I think you guys will enjoy. Anyway, I'm going to walk back across the street here carefully. So yeah, this is a little confusing when you come off 95 and then it turns up this way. Where we want to go is back here, Miami Avenue. What's up, Andreas? Good to see you. Marty said this place is so new and quite away from everything. Where someone could be well-known, agrarian, and human beings from the time of ancient civilizations. I love your thinking. Look at this mural. We're not in Wynwood, but you will see a lot of this here. And the sign says Limitless. And they love to use these Miami Vice pastel colors. It looks like one of my shirts, doesn't it, guys? So here it is. It's called Brickell City Center. Might have left the word city out. Brickell City Center. And there's a good shot of it. Wide angle lens from this side, so you can see exactly where it is and what it entails. But yeah, coming up here on the corner is this this bar that is a It's a famous spot here. I love this sort of thing. It's fascinating. Thank you. Well, I'm happy about that. It's important that you guys enjoy what you're seeing. Yeah, this is the place I was telling you about. I don't want to say it's a biker bar, but it's kind of old school. It's like a dive bar-esque type place. I think Anthony Bourdain must have had a drink here. If not, he should have. He certainly would have loved it. I have to be careful of the scooters rushing past me in the Bentleys with the tops down, and this gentleman in his BMW trying to get past me. Hold on, I just wanted to give you guys a shot of this establishment called Tobacco Road. So you could see it mixes in the old with the new. This is why it reminds you of New York, probably. There's where we just came from, the bridge. And did I lie? This Tobacco Road was established in 1912. 1912, guys. This place is already well over 100 years old. I would love to just open the door and show you. I think they will be pissed if I do that, but I might risk it. Shit going on at Tobacco Road. I love it. Let's see if I could just show you guys this cool place. I got food too, and it looks pretty good. All right, I don't think they minded that. I had to at least show it to you guys. So, welcome one and all. We are really in the heart of the action right here in Brickell, in Miami. And we are checking it all out. It's been a while since I've been here, guys. I did a live stream with Svetlana, and it's funny, you know what? I think I did a live stream and I did a vlog. Do I have the light? He stopped anyway, hold on. I did a live stream and I did a vlog, and I remember what happened was she went into the mall, right? Because she, you know, she loves to shop. So she went into the mall. I went in there for like a little while. I got some video of it, and then I'm like, all right, I gotta walk around. So she was doing her thing in the mall, and I'm like, how long do you need? She's like, well, you know, a while. So just do your thing, and don't worry, take your time. And I did. And it was fun. And you guys can see that. You know, if you guys, you know, one of the problems you have with YouTube is that a lot of the videos, you know, they don't really promote them, and you may not find them, you may not know they're on there unless you really sought them out and maybe even in some instances stumbled over them. But I'm just panning to the left to show you that there's two sides to this mall separated by the street here. So, S2, I'm showing this to my mom's 78 years old uncle, and is in total shock. He cannot believe guy on the other side is showing me around live. Well, you know what? What's up, Mom? We love you, Mom. The Barefoot Army loves Mom. Let's give a big shout out to Mom. And listen, I can't believe it either. I can't believe that people all over the world are able to see me and all of us doing our thing here. So it's wonderful. Let's go inside and take a look at this place. Guys, do me a favor. I'm going to switch out the sunglasses too, because it'll be easier for me to see what you guys are saying. I don't know what's going to happen to the signal if I come in here, but I think I would be remiss for not at least going up this escalator and trying to show you guys the view from above here. So let's try that. If it's horrible, if it's buffering, if it's breaking up, I will move about. Let me know. And thank you for that. And by the way, so here's the parking. The way the parking works, guys, is I told you guys, the parking is expensive here in Brickell. It's pretty pricey here. I mean, they got lots where you pay, you know, 20 bucks, probably on the weekends. But if you shop here or eat here, you put your ticket in one of these little machines they have, and then they won't charge you for the parking, which is pretty cool. because they got some good options here too. And again, look how wide open this all is. It's great. I'm on YouTube. Can I show my subscribers your place? Thank you. I appreciate that. Look at this place, guys. Look at this. Wow. A lot of action in here, a lot of lights. It looks good and it smells great. I think they have one of these in Coconut Grove too. Look at the fresh pasta. Again, hopefully this is working out for you guys. Is that stuff called semolina? Is that what that is? She's dipping that in? Or is it flour? I don't know. That looks like semolina. Richard, the reason for that is, I hear you loud and clear. It almost sounds fabricated, right? But the reason for that is because of the artwork that's in there, apparently. So they told me that two of the pieces of art in there alone, each are $250,000. So that's $500,000 right there. So watch the vlog, stay tuned for the vlog, and you'll see. Look at this prosciutto. Oh my God, that looks so good. I know, I'm making me hungry too, Pietro. Cheeses. Oh man, it looks great. I can't hear that music too well here, but you can see there's where they slice the meats. Look at that. Take you around on this side. Looks like a salmon right there. Smells great in here, guys. Filet mignon. I want to eat it raw. So it's starting to attract people, getting a decent crowd. And the tuna. Parm, yeah. Parm, doesn't that bread look great? I know. In Florida, to be honest with you, and a lot of people blame it on the water or lack thereof, but fire pizza oven there, I guess. I don't know if it's stagnating or buffering up. A lot of times when you come into these places, it does that and it sucks, but it is what it is. And you see the gas grills going there. Thank you, ladies. The place looks fantastic. Appreciate it. Bye. It does have good food. I agree with that, Exo Bob. I tell you what, I've never been wanting, or I mean, I can't say I've never been disappointed. I mean, there are places that maybe don't live up to the name, but not for the most part. For the most part, the places that I've gone to have just been spot on. I made a try to go up this escalator. Was it? It was no good? Okay, it's okay now? All right. Yeah, it could potentially get worse, but I'm gonna give it a shot. And if it's no good, I'll go back down. I'm not gonna be in here long anyway, guys. I just, this is a big part of it. I think it would be an injustice to go to Brickell and not go through the city center, so let's at least breeze through it. Now that will take us to the other side, but you see they got Chanel. Here's the Apple store. And look, guys, I mean, it just keeps going up and up and up. It looks a lot better than Aventura Mall. Aventura Mall, by the way, is the largest mall in the state of Florida. I think it's one of the biggest malls in the country. Look at that view. So remember I was telling you, you don't have to deal with the traffic. You just come up here and go across. This is a bridge. A bridge too far. It was developed by a wire from Hong Kong. Yeah, that sounds familiar. What's my favorite fish? Parm wants to know. I love grouper, but I mean, if you're talking about something that comes out of the ocean, it's easy for me. It's going to be a shellfish and it's going to be lobster. I just love lobster. But I also like, what's it called? The trout. That, what is it? Brazilian trout? What is that? What is that called? Branzino? That branzino is amazing. Good question. Haddock and cod. Yeah, again, I don't know if this is lousy transmission, guys. I really hope it's not. There's also music in here, so it's not great. They have a really good, I don't even think the word food court would do it justice. There's a place that you can go here that has like a wonderful eatery options upstairs. But I don't want to give you guys a bad experience here, so I'm gonna get out of here. But look at that view. Is that something? Yeah, grouper sandwiches are great. Walk around this side and then we'll go out and get back on the street and then I'll show you that other side, guys. Can you get a lechon asado? Yeah, it's everywhere here. By the way, we're not far from Little Havana. Southwest 8th Street ends here in Brickell, which is interesting. Maybe a lot of people don't realize that. That Tamiami Trail that you could take all the way to Shark Valley and Naples, as far as Naples. That actually ends here in Brickell. So, oh, cool. Thanks, Donna. Glad to hear. Yeah, sometimes this is a little too close and I talk a little too loud, so I try to be mindful of that, but it has been working out pretty good for the most part, and I've been having some fun. I hope you guys are. Thanks for joining me. So I'm going to turn around here, guys. We're going to go back out to where the signal should not be interrupted. I'll walk this other side. There is a electric car company right here that is not Tesla, by the way. It is Lucid. I just want to show you this thing. Getting electrified. Those Lucids are pretty nice. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are having fun. I am too. It's, you know, I live in Boca, guys. It's not exactly up the road from me, but it's not that bad either. It's not that bad either. It's really worth coming down here to investigate. And I told you guys that I was going to kind of do the Miami thing through and through. Oh, Indy, Florida, $10. Thank you, Indy, Florida. I really appreciate that. And I'll tell you what, I look forward to seeing you here, and who knows, maybe even in Indiana one of these days. We'll do both. I appreciate it, my friend. You're always so supportive and so kind. It means a lot to me. Thank you. So we haven't seen this side yet, guys, so I'll walk across the street here. There's another good view of the SLS Lux and the sort of rainbow paint at the base of this building here that's just beautiful. Yeah, it's a nice afternoon for a walk, that is for sure. Richmond. I mean, guys, a good amount of people here walking past me. You know, I mean, okay, it's not Times Square, but you know, there are people here. Look at that. What is that thing? Vanderhall. Well, that's actually a three-wheeled motorcycle with a little seat in it. It's weird to see you in the city and not on the beach, Bev says. Yeah, well, you know, I don't want to get typecast, as they say in Hollywood, right? I don't want to get typecast. I don't want to be just the beach guy. But it's good to get out and about. This place is pretty cool. I remember Svetlana and I came in here and looked at this joint. They got some pretty cool stuff. Let me show you real quick. Can I just show them real quick? Thank you. Do you guys have one of these in Manhattan, in New York City? And remember that's the place when I did the Rooftop bar. What was that place called? Magic? This is Mamma Mia Gelato. Gelato solves everything, doesn't it? Oh shit, music. All right, I can't stick around here, guys, because of the music. Let me roll. It's always a challenge here with the, you know, I could go into a place like that, guys, for literally 5 seconds, and they demonetize my entire live stream. It's one of the things that really makes live streams, on top of everything else, most challenging. But I kind of just worry. Because I hate leaving things out. I love to show you guys the action and what's happening. Just cross over here and give you guys an idea of folks that are starting to settle into some of these eateries. Late afternoon. Thank you, Donna. Yeah, welcome everyone. So good to see you guys, and this is a lot of fun. This place, guys. I'll tell you. You know, if you don't like shopping, if you don't like to go eating at restaurants, if you don't like sitting at a bar or a cafe, maybe you like to walk. Maybe you like to walk and you like to, you know, people watch. This is as good as it gets. There's a lot of activity here, and it's not even Friday or Saturday yet. Hi, Colleen. Good to see you. I'm sorry I missed you when you first jumped on, but I'm glad I noticed you. Good to see you here. Thank you. It was buffering. I hope that was just where I was, and maybe the sandwich joint I walked into, and that now it's better. Yeah, it looks to me like this Brickell village here is under some kind of construction. Again, the dogs, you will see quite a few of them here.
To the Keys tomorrow afternoon if you want to come. Like just fly in.
This is called Toscana Divina. Enjoy the barefoot experience. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah. Oh, Richard. Oh, thank you. There you go. Thanks, Richard. I appreciate it, brother. My neighbor to the north. He's always got some great insight, and he and I kind of use each other as sounding boards. He knows a lot of the statistics better than I do of you know, where people are coming from, how they're getting there, how much and when and all that stuff. So it's a great contribution to the channel in addition to your contribution, so I appreciate it, brother. Thank you.
wherever I want.
Bev said, I like walking and people watching. Yeah, you know, I think most people do. I'm with you. People watching is a blast. It's kind of like, you know what people watching is to me? It's art in motion. It's art in motion. If you think about it, a lot of the pieces that you see in museums that stand the test of time, Rembrandt comes into mind for me too, but anything, Da Vinci, any of the greats, they will show things happening and or reactions. Oh, what's going on, guys? I'm Barefoot Vlogger on YouTube. You mind saying hi?
Yeah,
Oh, cool. Hey, good to see you. Where are you guys from?
well, I'm from England originally.
From
but now
England?
I live in Miami. I live just here in this building.
Oh, that's fantastic. And you, sir?
From Maryland.
You're from Maryland? Maryland and England. Wow, that's a great combo. So it's funny because one of my subscribers was just saying they were showing this to their, I'm trying to remember, was it their uncle? No, it was their mom.
Oh yeah.
Their mom. We say mom, they say mom.
that's right.
And they were like, I can't believe I'm showing this to my mom, and she can't believe she's 78 years old that able to watch you and see you like this across the way. So,
Where is he from? Ask him where he's from in England.
oh, I don't know if he's still on. Okay, if you're still here, let us know where you and mom are from. We're interested.
Are you
I'm from New York originally.
Oh, yeah.
My wife is from Latvia, but she lived in Manchester for many years, and she loved it. How about you guys? Where are you from in
I
England?
lived in New York for about 8 years before I came.
Oh, you
here
lived
as
in New
well.
York?
Yeah, and
Oh.
then I'm actually from a small town called Stratford-upon-Avon in England.
I've heard of it. I've heard of it.
Where Shakespeare's from.
That's right. That's why I've heard of it.
That's
Well, hold on.
claim to fame.
So listen, we got something in common. You'll appreciate this too. I'm not from England, but I'm from a town in Brooklyn, New York,
Yeah.
called Brighton Beach.
Ah, there you go.
So Brighton,
There you go.
you know where we stole that name from?
Yeah, no,
Like we
I
stole a
think
lot
about
of your stuff. So do you miss?
I think we named it, I think.
You know, is that what happened? That's
Before we left, right?
That's true. That's true. So we didn't steal anything. You gave it to us. I love it. I love it.
What's your vlog about?
It's just this. It's meeting people. It's
Nice.
Florida lifestyle and introducing them to everything that South Florida has to offer and
Best-
all of
best
Florida.
place.
You like it?
Love it.
So you're from Maryland? Are you? Do you live here as well now?
Yeah, I'm his neighbor.
Oh, you guys are neighbors
Yeah.
in the building here.
Yeah, and I moved from Manhattan as well, so same as he did.
Do you miss it?
Well, I thought I did, and then I went back, and I quickly realized, no, I don't miss it that much. The taxis here are fantastic.
You can't beat that, can you?
Yeah, and then obviously the beaches, the weather, just the vibrance of the city is very good. So
Right. So, any advice from you guys to people that are considering maybe moving here from elsewhere?
I think come and have a vacation here for a couple of weeks and check out different spots. Brickell seems to be where everyone's moving to, but there's also some amazing other places in Miami to check out.
And I would say don't just think of Miami. The whole coast is riddled with some really cool places, from Deerfield Beach to Jupiter. You can even go, I mean, Boca Raton's well known, but you know, Delray Beach. Delray Beach is up and coming. It's getting flooded with money and entertainment, and essentially,
Oh man, you guys almost sound like you were born and raised here. You guys know what's going on.
Well, we have to because we both own condos, so you have to know what
what's happening.
What's your condo value going? Is it going up or down? So
True. How would you compare this to living in Manhattan? So did you live in a similar building in Manhattan, in New York City?
Not even close. Not even close. In Manhattan, you're paying premium X2, X 2.5. So, for instance, my rent in New York, I started renting here first. My rent in New York was like $4,000.
Okay.
My rent here, when I first started here, was $2,400. I have a 24-foot balcony. I have a pool across the hall, and 1,000 square feet. In New York, it was 1,000 square feet in a 1800 building.
Yeah.
It was horrible. There was cockroaches and rats. And so now I have a pool. I've got 2 pools. I've got a sauna, a gym, and I got my own balcony. In New York, they don't give you balconies. Yeah. So you can kind of take that as you please, but yeah.
That's funny because a lot of the people that I talk to that aren't here, that want to come here, one of the gripes they have is that they think it's too expensive here now.
I mean, it certainly is getting more expensive here by the day, and I think it will keep going up, but I still think there's opportunities here in terms of the lifestyle that are 20 times better than you ever get in Manhattan. The food needs to catch up a little bit. The food is better in Manhattan for sure.
That's hard to beat.
Yeah.
Like 100,000% agree about the food.
Yeah.
We're big New York.
It's hard to get a good slice of pizza here.
Dude, brother, we're the biggest. Trust me, he and I are the biggest New York lovers in the world.
Right.
But when you go back, the energy's not the same.
Right.
Have you been back lately?
I went for Thanksgiving. I went to the Thanksgiving Day parade first time in my life. And I'm born and raised there, so it was pretty interesting for me. But, well, listen, what are your guys' names?
Ryan.
Ryan and...
My name's Samuel.
Ryan and Samuel, listen, I really appreciate you guys speaking with us and giving us all that insight. About 27,000 now, so, and we have close to 200 people watching us. So just remember, Barefoot Vlogger, and you guys can replay this and watch it over and over again. All right, guys, thanks so much for chatting. Take care now. Bye-bye. Oh, nice guys. See, they know what's going on. So he thought he missed New York, and then he went back, and this is what he missed. Very interesting. And again, dogs, you see dogs here, guys, everywhere. Everywhere. Oh, I didn't ask him what part of Maryland. I should have. I don't want to guess Baltimore. But that's what I would say. You never know. So this is the place I went to, guys, with Svetlana. Hold on, let me reposition this, guys. Hold on. I wanted to take the mic off of me to get it closer so you guys could hear what they were saying. What happened here? This is not that. Let me see if I can. They got music though. Anyway, it could be that upstairs is closed. I don't know. I see people up there. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna try to get you guys in there. What do we got to lose? Let's try. So you know you gotta do this, right? You gotta walk in. You gotta walk in like you own the place, right? Just walk in like you own the place. All right, let's go. How are you? I'm gonna just go upstairs real quick. I want to show them the.
Upstairs for the next door. It's another restaurant.
How do I do it?
Next door.
Right there. Oh, okay. Thank you. I tried to walk in like I owned the place, and I was going the wrong way. Oh, that's why it's here. Hold on. I might have to get smart about this music, guys. Hold on. All right, hold on.
Not like that, no.
A couple of magnums. Well, he knew I was coming. I don't know about this signal, guys, but I'm going to try. I love these lanterns they have. Candles on the floor. What's up, buddy? What's up?
Welcome.
How are you? I just want to show them the outside real quick. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Wow, what's happening out here? Holy crap. That's the table me and Svetlana sat at right over there. Let me show you guys where we are. Hi, Janae. If you just joined me, this is the Barefoot Vlogger, and I'm on a rooftop here among all these buildings and skyscrapers in Brickell in Miami. And what was the name of this place? Craw? Something? Anyway, it's pretty cool. What's up, Dan? Tell you what, this is the C&B Scene crowd right here. This is a happening spot, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, this is a cool looking bar, and I like that drink. The music in this place is going to just be the end of me, guys. So I just wanted to give you a quick little snapshot what it looks like and what's going on, and show you. So there's the street down there. Oh, PP. Thanks, PP. You're the best. I appreciate it. I probably should have changed the glasses out in here because it's dark. Thank you so much.
You the barefoot vlogger?
Yeah, do you know me?
Maybe.
What's going on? How are you? Oh, who are you? Who are you?
Nobody.
Come on, you came looking for me, didn't you? What's going on? This is a fun spot, huh?
Yeah.
Look at this place. This is, I didn't, you know, from the street you can't tell.
Right.
You can't really see it all.
The insiders are here.
Yeah.
The locals.
Do you want to say hi and tell everybody who you are?
I won't say who I am, but I'll just say hi.
Okay. We got a Barefoot Army member. Thank you, my friend. It's so kind of you. I appreciate it.
So glad you're enjoying Brickell.
I am. It's a great spot, you know, and a lot of beautiful people, a lot of beautiful places, a lot of beautiful things. So I need to get down here more often, honestly.
I used to live here. It was swamps.
You lived here that long? You lived here back when it was swamps. That's not that long ago, really, for it to be swamps. Well, Tamiami Trail ends right here, right?
Does it?
Yeah, 8th Street. 8th Street is Tamiami.
I flew over the Tamiami Trail coming in.
Really? Wow. So you live here now? You down here, or are you visiting?
Visiting.
Visiting? That's cool. Well, you could be in worse places, right?
This is true.
Absolutely.
And it's not so humid and hot yet here in May.
It's not.
Perfect. It's
yeah,
beautiful.
It's really nice. It's pleasant. It's comfortable.
If we could communicate the vibe and the breeze through the video.
If we could bottle this,
yeah,
we'd be set.
we'd be rich.
Yeah, we'd be owning that building right there. All right, my friend, Mr. No Name. It's nice meeting you.
All right, man.
You stay in touch. Get home safe. So, let me see what you guys are saying.
Hey, I gotta do a promo for this hotel. Have you heard about this hotel?
No, which one? Is that the SLS?
The Citizen. No.
The Citizen. Okay, hold on.
It's a special kind of hotel. It started from Amsterdam.
Okay.
They got them in,
Hold on. Let me get you guys close to me. No, I'll hold it, but you can just talk, so you don't have to worry about it.
So the M Citizen Hotel is like a Dutch-based hotel. The rooms are a little smaller. It's self-service, so it's kind of a value proposition, but it's in really trendy cities like London, New York, Miami.
That's this one right here, Citizen M.
They got two in Miami. There's one up to about 20 blocks north.
Interesting. So, so you've stayed there before. What was the experience like?
First time ever. Last night. It was great.
Really? And good value considering where you are.
Yes.
Okay. What have you checked out any of the amenities? Because a lot of these buildings have rooftop.
It has a rooftop bar, which is incredible. A pool, great view. incredible. Just a great atmosphere, cool people, a lot of Europeans. If you like European women.
I'm married to one, so yeah.
I was married to a European.
There you go. There you go.
French for 20 years.
Really? All right. It's an experience. Life's all about the experiences, right?
It's a new addition to the Brickell Financial District, M Citizen. It's a world-class, worldwide chain, and it's right there.
So when you're here visiting, is there anything specific that you enjoy doing?
Well, the beach,
Yeah.
tennis, the weather. There's a lot of things I enjoy doing down here.
I don't blame you. Are you from a colder clime?
I am, but I lived here for 8 years, so I know the area pretty well.
Cool. Well, by the way, last question. That Citizen M, the rooftop bar, is that open to the public, or do you have to be staying at the hotel? Do you know?
I think you got to be staying there or be invited by a guest.
All right. Well, I've been known to get thrown out of places, so maybe I'll give it a shot.
It's exclusive and secretive.
Oh, okay. I've been into a few of those places for a short time anyway.
I can get you in if you really want to see.
All right. One of these days, my friend, I'm going to finish the tour and walk around and show these guys because I don't know how good the signal is and I have all this music. But it's so nice meeting you, and I really appreciate your time today.
All right, man.
Thanks, buddy. Take care. This guy's pretty nice room back in here too. They got. I don't know. Oh wow! I guess they're getting ready for a for a party or something here. So I just wanted to show that to you. Pardon me. Yeah, this place is all about art, man. This whole town is all about art. You can see folks gathering here, getting ready to get their table. It is, they are congregating. Let me see if I can even wade through here. Pardon me. Pardon me, guys. Thank you. Taste my taco. There's a marketing name. Well, what's up, guys? Nuggets. How are they doing?
We're going to win tonight. We're moving on to the next round.
How are you guys playing? I should know that. I know.
3-2. Everyone's 3-2 though, but we're going to win.
What happened with the Heat and the Knicks?
Everyone needs to be 3-2. It's too easy for them. They got to move on.
So the Heat's going to beat the Knicks, really? Okay.
Had to be 3-2 around the board.
Who's going to win it all?
Nuggets.
There you go. Are you from Denver? Down here? Vacation or?
No, I live down. I've been down here for. This is my bar.
Oh, it's your bar? You know what? I was just up there and enjoying it, and it's beautiful. Great spot. So come visit. What's your name?
AJ.
AJ?
Yeah.
Come visit AJ.
What's your name?
My name is Terry, Barefoot Vlogger on YouTube.
Barefoot Vlogger. All right.
Yes, sir. I'll come back and visit you. We'll have a beer.
Cool.
All right, brother.
I'll repost it.
You're the best. Thank you. All right, we'll tag them. Yeah, and guys, how many places like this do they have down here just in Miami? Oh, that looks good. Okay, Donna, thank you. Thank you again for everything. You take it easy, and have a great weekend, and we'll see you again soon. I will be popping up here and there for sure. So, I love the way they put the lights on the trees, guys. It doesn't have to be the holidays to have that, you know. Time for a drink, Damien says. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. O'Meara said the building with the colors is a project the company I work for did the civil engineering. Very cool. Thanks for sharing that. I'm sorry I missed it. Jaffet Perez, is there a beach nearby? Well, you got South Beach not far. You'd have to get over the causeway. I'm just scrolling back a little bit, guys, because it's tough for me to, you know, and I was talking to some folks. Greetings from Ocean Ridge. What's up, G-Money? You rock, thank you. So kind of you. Okay. Luzito, they turned Brickell into a big artificial, oops, I didn't see the rest of that, sorry, but I want to just show you guys this beautiful, let me show them that. It's a really nice piece of artwork there that you can gaze upon while you're sitting here and enjoying your meal. It almost looks like you could walk through that, doesn't it? It's beautiful. So. What is this, a sushi joint? Yeah, that's pretty authentic looking right there, huh? Such a beautiful breeze that is coming up from the south now. Hit me square in the face and it feels great. And you can see how these metro movers just come right through between the buildings. Look at that. That's a shot facing west as you see the sun going down. And even that is a beautiful picture there. Isn't it, Janae? It is beautiful. Yeah. This is a very scenic location. And you know, those two gentlemen that we spoke to are lucky enough to live here. Young guys living in a beautiful place. Not really missing New York as much as they thought they would. And I mean, look how many choices you have here. What is this? Pura Vida. Tropical motif there. But guys, I want to tell you that I'm going to be going to some more places that you haven't seen me in too much. That is in the offing, so stay tuned. I want to, I want to do more and learn more and visit more places and things and people and expand my horizons. So it's going to happen. This looks like a club, maybe restaurant club called Wet. We got a bar there, nice bar. Guy's practicing. Doing his best Tom Cruise imitation from Cocktail. Practice makes perfect. He's pretty good. I'll tell you what, you know, living in Florida, I appreciate New York now more than I ever did, because when I go back as a tourist, but also as a former resident and native New Yorker. So it enables me to relive a lot of things, you know, my college days and childhood experiences and all that good stuff. So it's great and it's wonderful. But I can rediscover things, but I can make new discoveries too, and then get on the plane and come back here. So that's always a great thing. Omarosa. They don't put the prices anymore? You know you're in trouble. Hey, I would love to join you right after my live stream. How about that? What's your specialty here?
Mexican food.
Yeah, good Mexican food. It's authentic? Authentico?
Authentic.
Yeah.
And we have seafood, meat, steak.
What's your favorite?
My favorite is guacamole. Do you know?
Guacamole?
Yeah, you.
That's
do
a
you know
side
what it
dish. That's a side dish, though.
is?
She's
Yeah,
laughing.
No, here it's not a side dish.
It's not a side dish here? Here, the guacamole.
It's very special here. It's always made it at your table. It's so fresh.
Wow.
Yeah, and we have
What-
four kinds of guacamole here.
What about you? What's your favorite?
Guacamole, but no.
You too?
My favorite is
You guys must eat together.
No, my favorite is this guacamole and this burrata caprese.
Caprese
It's like
amuda.
With a jelly tomato with cheese.
Ah.
So delicious.
And women always eat so healthy, don't they? Us guys, we like the pork, we like the fatty meat, you know? This is a really pretty place, so I will certainly come back and visit you guys. Thank you so much. Bye. It's a fun looking spot right there. And they got cherry blossoms. I don't think they're real, but they certainly look nice. Good looking bar right there, huh? Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little tour of Brickell with me. That's going to about do it for me. I'm going to recharge the batteries. I'm actually going to be spending a little more time here, but I'll be doing some stuff for vlogs. So I will be active. I will be around this weekend. Please set your alerts if you haven't already, and certainly help us out by subscribing. Thank you all for your wonderful, generous contributions. I really appreciate it, and I hope you had as much fun walking through Brickell as I did. Till next time, from Miami Avenue, here in Brickell, this is a Barefoot Vlogger saying, stay well, stay tuned. Thanks, guys.